So now I'm here with a whole film crew, and it's the film team from our Norwegian children's film Sisters, called Kuratorin, der Sommer, in dem wir alleine waren. Yeah, it's a big pleasure to see you all. You are very close together. That's unusual in these days, but I guess you are allowed to do so because you are a family, aren't you? Yeah. And we have the two directors of the film. It's Silje Salomonsen and Arild Østin Ommundsen, and the two kids who have the leading roles in the film. And it's both. It's a family film and it's a family project. And maybe we can start talking about how you get the idea of making a film like this, and who of you actually had it.
Yeah, we Silje and me have made a lot of films together, mostly for grown-ups, where I have been a director. And the last film we made was pretty complicated movie, very complicated plot, and it's about dreams and memories. And then when I was editing that film, I thought I wanted to make something simple in a way, a really simple story. So I came up with the idea that two sisters lost in the woods, lost in the mountains, trying to find their way home. So, and then we worked together. After I told Silje about this idea, we talked about this for maybe a small year, and also talked a lot to Vega about it, actually, asking her what she would do in such a situation.
But also both he and I have worked with other films and kind of films that were made in a way we thought was very old school and complicated, and we wanted to kind of take this approach that we would do the situations for the kids to get the acting in focus in a way, and not make film in an old school way where they have to stand on marks and everything. The acting gets very stiff and the replikker, the lines get constructed. We wanted to make it alive in a way.
Did you have a script at all? Or did you just had a rough idea of this should be the plot and we go this way and we'll end up there?
I started writing a script, a normal, usual script. But then after, first I realized that I
couldn't read
actually was
time.
But before that I actually realized that I actually was writing something that was quite heavily inspired by my own two daughters. And then the thought came, maybe we should try them as actors. And then realizing that especially Billy, who was 4 years old at the time, she couldn't read, so there was no point in writing lines. So we just worked out some kind of a rough plot line, the things, the elements that were supposed to be in the story. And then we worked in a more like kind of role-playing way, where we put the two actors in the situation, and we asked them to kind of figure it out themselves. And then sometimes we fed them some lines, and sometimes they kind of improvised stuff.
So first we let them solve the issues or the problems themselves, and then we went in and kind of helped them if they needed it in a way.
How many shooting days or hiking days did you have? So
it's hard to say, because we worked kind of I made one children's movie before, and one of the problems with that was that the days were so long, and the children, they don't have
attention.
they don't have
span.
10 hours of work in them. So we decided pretty early that we were just going to work maybe 2 or 3 hours maximum each shooting day. So we spread it out more. So I don't know, I guess we were maybe out between 35 and 50 times maybe in the course of most of the film we did the summer of 2018, and then we shot some extra scenes the next summer.
Ok, nå kanskje jeg spør dere to litt grann om hvordan det var å lage film sammen med pappa og mamma. Vegard, det var deg som er den eldre av de to jenter, så det er deg som må hjelpe ikke bare pappaen, men også din lille søster. Var det gøy, eller var det av og til også vanskelig?
Det var vanskelig, men det var gøy og vanskelig på samme tid, men ja. Ja, det var det.
Ja.
Og husker du noe som du likte mest?
Det var veldig gøy å filme en scene der vi var på en strand. Men det var kanskje kjekkest etter vi var ferdige å liksom se hvordan å være med å synge på sanger og sånn.
Ja, jeg husker denne scenen veldig godt. Det er også en veldig fin scene i filmen. Og Billy, du var bare 4 år gammel da du var. Og visste du at du var med i en film, eller trodde du at det var bare ut på tur?
Jeg visste at jeg var med i film. For de liksom sa det til meg, så sa jeg bare ok.
Men føltes det som skuespill, eller var det bare som en lek for deg? Å være sammen med familien ute i natur?
Det kjentes bare helt vanlig. Det kjentes litt sånn uvanlig, for man pleier ikke å være så mye ute på tur og sånn.
Ja.
Og det er jo noen scener i film når det er mørkt og sånt. Var det også av og til noe skummelt for dere to?
I noen av scenene så var det ikke mørkt. Det var bare stilt på lyset.
Ja, det var juks.
Ja.
Og bare mørkt etterpå.
Ja. De scenene som er tatt opp i den hulen, for eksempel,
Ja.
de er tatt opp midt på dagen.
Ok.
Det var juks.
Okay. Og kunne dere forestille dere å være skuespiller senere? Eller også som barn spiller i en annen film?
Ja.
Ja, ok. Dere har jo begge to talent, så det er jo kanskje en god mulighet. Men dere hadde ferie, eller måtte dere være bort fra barnehagen eller skole da dere filmte?
Det var mest i sommerferien, men så var det, jeg tror det var 2 ganger vi måtte bli tatt ut av skolen.
2 dager tror jeg de hadde fri.
Okay. I met a lot of filmmakers who had no chance to see the film in the cinema yet. But how about sisters? Did you already have a Norwegian cinema release?
Yes.
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 We released it in the middle of the summer or in August.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course it was risky because of the corona situation, but the cinemas wanted the film. So we actually released it 3 months earlier than the original plan. So since the Hollywood big films didn't come to Norway, so we got a chance to have the cinema alone for some weeks, and so here in Norway it went very well for the film. We're very happy with the solution, even if it was a bit scary to release it in these times.
Yes, but also in these times you need really a good family and children film. So it's good that you had the chance to present it. And then you started to travel a little bit with the film already. I think you have been in Chemnitz, or the film at least has been in Chemnitz, and now in Lübeck.
Yes, and in America, in Mill Valley. And it's strange because it's the film is traveling, but we can't. So it's also both nice and not so nice. We would like to travel with it, but it's better than that it travels than it don't.
And after doing this film, could you imagine to do another film together with your own kids?
At first, when we were finished shooting, we said to each other, never again. But then in the post-production and the screenings and all the tilbakemelding,
all the positive
feedback.
The positive feedback we've got kind of maybe changed it a bit. So now we're actually talking about that maybe we can do it again sometimes, but then it will be another story because they will grow.
Yeah.
We have to make up another story.
More like a teenage story, I guess.
Yeah, but why not?
Yeah.
And one last question: where did you shoot? Where did was this close to a cabin you have, or close to the place you're living, or was it a lot of traveling as well for the film?
Mostly it's where we live on the west coast of Norway. But it's
we traveled a lot
by car to get to the mountains, and
the nearest location is like an hour by car, and then
the nearest location is actually this house.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but in the mountains it's an hour, and then but we actually traveled a lot that summer. Yeah, to find those locations.
Mm-hmm. And to make it not so far to walk because of the kids and because of the equipment we use. So it's we needed power, and we needed that it should be close to the road or close to something, so we can easily get the locations.
Mm.
Mm. And the kids, they seem to be used to hike. So are you very often go out in the nature as a family as well when you have the time?
Well, we never used to. And
well, every Norwegian is kind of used to go hiking, but we haven't been very used to it. But after this movie, we kind of missed it. When we were finished, we longed for the nature and the woods. So we actually went out quite a bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time in the middle of the day for meeting up, and thank you for this extraordinary and wonderful film. We are very happy to present it to our audience, and even though it's just a virtual digital festival this year, we know that there are a lot of people watching it right now in the next days, and
very nice to be there.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. Okay, and hope to see you all in Lübeck in another year, and please take care of yourselves in this tough time.
Yes.
Thank you, the same.
Bye-bye.
Yes, bye.
Bye. Ha det.
Ha det.
Ja, Vega und Billy sind die beiden Hauptpersonen in dem Film Schwestern, der Sommer, in dem wir alleine waren. Und sie waren gerade mal 4 und 8 Jahre alt, als sie den Film gedreht haben. Und ich habe sie gefragt, ob ihnen das Spaß gemacht hat. Und sie fanden das schon ziemlich gut, aber auch manchmal ziemlich schwierig. Gerade Vega, die Ältere, die eben auch immer noch auf ihre kleine Schwester aufpassen musste, sagte, dass es manchmal super anstrengend war. Und für Billy war es so, dass sie schon wusste, dass sie in einem Film mitspielt, aber dass es ihr manchmal gar nicht so vorkam. Für sie war es manchmal wie so ein normaler, chaotischer Familienausflug, den sie alle zusammen gemacht haben. Und gruselig fanden sie eigentlich gar nichts, weil die Mädchen immer nur eben wussten, dass Mama und Papa da sind und dass es eben auch für sie selbst nicht gefährlich sein kann. Also selbst dann, wenn man als Zuschauer denkt, oh Gott, wie schaffen die das jetzt? Das ist ja ziemlich gruselig, was die Mädchen da jetzt erleben. Auch gerade mit den Tieren. Das war für die beiden überhaupt nicht so. Und sie könnten sich vorstellen, auch in Zukunft wieder in einem Film mitzuspielen, weil ihnen das doch sehr viel Spaß gemacht hat.